the hell is this? Ay, Dios mío. All right, listen, people. Sometimes you encounter some technical difficulties, but you know what? It is Friday. We don't care about all that. We just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Welcome, everybody. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe. It is Friday, right? It is Friday. And yeah, I'm hoping that you have, something on your hand, uh, something cold, and we can talk about Bruno Fernandes. All right, we can talk about maybe I don't know, Cheeto. Them things, right? So welcome. Um, Let me get my chat going here, people. I don't see your chat. Give me a second. I do apologize. I'm running a little bit late. It's one of them things. Friday night thing. You know how I mean? Um, oh, AKS 97. First one through the gate. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Much love. Yo, I thought of you, man. Listen, AKS, why aren't you on Discord, man? What is the deal? You gotta be on Discord because I was gonna give you a shout out about the score prediction. You nailed it. It was so crazy, dude. When the last minute goal went in, I was like, yo, AKS called it. I was like, what? It was crazy. So big up to you, AKS 97 people. When you're coming in, make sure you give your bow down to AKS 97 because he predicted the 3-1 win for United today. Let's go, man. Good job, AKS 97. Dude, I'm telling you, AKS, get on the Discord. Stop messing around because I was going to send you a message right after that. I was like, yo, you are a freaking psychic. Right? But anyway, because that last goal was like literally the last few seconds before the game ended. And, your boy Heaven did what Heaven does. That was amazing. But yeah, people, welcome everybody. If you're new, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and I appreciate you being here, hanging out with your boy. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go. United FC 07. Cheeto. Let's go. Yeah. Better than Rasmus. Yeah, absolutely. In 45 minutes. Yep. Tony, brother, salute. Welcome. Good to see you. Kai, what's going on, Kai? Let's go. Good to see you, Kai. Bro, 75 minutes. I was still confident of a 3-1 win. You know what, Kai, AKA 97? Listen, man. You're very cocky. All right? You're very cocky. I love it. Let's go. We need more of that. We need more of that positivity to flow through all of us, right? Like whatever magic dust to believe, right? And honestly, I mean, today that second half when it started, yeah, we looked more positive. We believed more and stuff like that. And dude, Money Mace, he did his thing. I gotta give it to him. Let's go. All right. AKS 97 said, okay, fine. You twisted my arm. I'll get on the Discord. Look, just hit up Tony. Tony will get you there. That way, dude, I needed to give you your flowers. That's the thing. But it's like I'm holding on to these flowers this entire time. Give me a second. This entire time, man, I'm holding your flowers, AKS. You know what I mean? I'm holding your flowers. I was going to give it to you then if you're on the Discord, but I didn't see you. So, I'm like, come on, man. You are a regular. You are one of the main man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're your flowers. Yeah, they're kind of beat up, though, aren't they? You're going to have to trim them down kind of thing. Yeah. There you go. Flowers. Good job. Keep it up. Guys, welcome, everybody. Good to see you all. Happy Friday. Let's go. We got that win. dude, it feels good to win, man. Honestly, guys, we take wins for granted. I don't know, personally, I take wins for granted, right? Because we've been that team that has been we're so indoctrinated that we always win, and when you don't win, you don't understand how it feels to win a game. Personally, that's how I felt, right? And honestly, when I did, I don't know if you guys, if you didn't see my last video, check it out. Guys, sometimes whenever you see me live, so those are pre-records, and I push them on live, right? So yeah, still engage with them and do what you do, and I appreciate you all, right? But yeah, so I mean, it felt good. It felt good to get that win because I was like, man, I don't want to end our season with another loss because it would have been terrible. But the second half, we came out swinging, and I really liked what I saw. We looked much better, right? We looked much better. Okay, brother, let's go. Kai, Luther, what's going on? AK, bro, 75 million. I saw that. Everyone, yep, guys, again, Tony, the great Tony, man. Listen, Tony, I appreciate you, Tony. I appreciate you. But yeah, the link is right there. Go ahead and join the Discord community. That way we can talk off peak, whatever it is. We can jump on there and communicate that way. Kai is saying get Karaki, Fletchy, and Ollie back, dude. Those were the days, homie. Those were the days. Karaki, Fletchy, Ollie, come on, man. Good stuff. Cunha, medical delay. Yeah, man. Cunha is delayed because it's about a visa, right? Cunha he's coming, but there's a delay on his visa, right? I don't understand why there's a delay on his visa. This guy was already in the UK, so why the delay? It's just a matter of him going in, renew the thing, and then come back to United, to Carrington. So yeah, the reason why there's a delay is because of the visa situation, right? That's why there's a slight delay, right? So they're working on it. We shall see. Now things can change very quickly. He may get it, I don't know, tomorrow, whatever, and then we may get something that dude will be flying in to get his medical done, I don't know, on Sunday, whatever. So that's why there's a slight delay. In case you're wondering, where is Cunha, right? We already got a here we go. And then some people may be worried. Say, sometimes Man United, we have this thing that we goof off and mess up deals, and sometimes believe like, you only believe it's happening when the player is holding the jersey, right? So the delay is because of that visa situation. So we're waiting for Cunha's visa to come through. All right. Kai, could you please expedite his visa? Thank you. All right. I appreciate you, Kai, for making that happen. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go. Give Chino number 9. Chino, yep. Let's go. United FC07. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let's see. I need to acknowledge the folks in the house. Who did I miss? AK97. Welcome, welcome. If in case I missed you, I saw you already. Tony. Welcome, Kai. Yes, go. Who did I miss? I need to acknowledge the crew. Okay, I got you. I acknowledge you. All right. Let's go. Flowers for Cheeto. Listen, man. Cheeto deserves his flowers, honestly. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. All right. FC 07 dead. Cheeto first goal. Ball was more behind him, and he still managed to get the ball. Dude, you can see Cheeto is like, he has that thing. I think as a 9, as a striker, you're born with that instinct, right? He didn't have to do much. Like, he turned around, he knew where the goal was, and just smashed it, And sometimes that's what you need to do. Simple, right? And yeah, he's raw. It's going to take time for him to up his game and all this stuff, but he showed us that you can supply him, he can score. And it looks like it looked like it was the game plan for the second half. A lot of crosses into the box. I don't know why we don't do that with Rasmus, because if you're Rasmus out there sitting on the bench, you're like, I can do whatever this kid can do. How about you give me those crosses? right? It's so weird because it looks like whenever we have Rasmus in the game, we play differently. With Cheeto in the game, it was a different game plan. Maybe if we play the same way with Rasmus, maybe he can do something. I don't know. You guys let me know, right? Cheetos first of all, I saw that flowers at Kai saying, get the wooden spoon out. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the gesture. Yeah, dude. AK, that's what's up, man. I love it. I love it. Uh, did you know Liverpool lost 7-0 to Hong Kong back in 2017? I did not know that. But again, we cannot really say much about Liverpool right now because they kind of they equal our 20 titles kind of thing. So yeah, yeah, Liverpool then in different stratosphere from us right now. So we can't really go at them because they're a proper team. They're a proper team, run properly. Everything is running like a well-oiled machine at Liverpool, and you know, yeah. Again, it's a definitely Liverpool model. It's a model that a lot of teams should be looking at because they have the way they were able to get this team back into winning, and they're going to continue winning, is because of the structure they have. The Everything is running properly. You know what I mean? Uh, there was a quote that Scholesy had said, like, the, he had said something in the lines of what, like, the way, for example, like Liverpool, they have a style of play. They have a style of play. The style of play is developed by the club, right? So whenever you have a style of play, all the managers that you're going to sign, they'll be adhering to that style of play, right? And they can tweak it here and there, but it will be a certain way of playing, right? So what Scholesy was saying is he doesn't understand why United went to get Ruben, who who is a completely different from all the other managers that we've had at United. We play with the back four, 4-2-3-1, whatever. That's how it's been our thing, right? But Ineos went ahead and pulled Ruben to come in to implement a completely 100% different style of play. Now, with the way Ruben plays, what Scholesy was saying is you're gonna get him his players, and basically it looks like what Ineos did is they went to Ruben and said, "Listen, we like the way you're playing. We want to implement your type of football to be our style of play as a club, right? So if you do that, and next season things don't work out, and you end up sacking this guy, which could definitely happen because what will happen is, imagine worst case scenario, right? First game, I don't know who we're playing. We win the first game or we lose the first game. And then the schedule comes out and it happens that, the next 3 games is City, Newcastle. It could be like City, Newcastle, Villa. No, okay. It could be like City, Newcastle, I don't know, maybe Liverpool. So in those 3 games, like if you lost the first game, you're going to lose against City. Most likely you're going to lose against Newcastle. You're going to lose against whatever, Liverpool, Arsenal, whatever. It could be like that. That will be a disaster type of scenario, right? So that being the case, you're like, okay, what was the game plan here? What was Ineos trying to accomplish here by bringing this guy to implement something completely alien to all the players that we have in our system, right? And you don't back him in January, for example, and then in the summer you are nickel and diming trying to figure out how to make this thing work. Ruben Amorim on his press conference today after the game, you can see that the man was drained. You can see he's so grateful that we got the win. You can see that he's so ready for some kind of relaxation. But he said, "Listen, there's no way for me to switch off from this team." But he's ready to put this season behind him because after today, congratulations, guys, our season is finally over. This dreadful season, this nightmare of a season is finally over. Our boys, they're going to go home and go on vacation or whatever they need to do, right? And then when they come back, we're going to try to pick it up and, take it from there. But you can see that Ruben Amorim and the whole team, they were like, listen, they did not want to do this tour, man. It was too much, especially with the season we've had. It was too much. But they gave it a run, especially in the second half. I liked it, right? I like to see what they did. And Mason Mount, really, you can see Mason Mount is one of those players that Ruben Amorim really rates. Right? People, smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right? And if you're new, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Thank you so much for being here. Right? You can see that Mason Mount is very highly rated by Ruben. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if Bruno Fernandes leaves. Is Mason Mount your captain? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, so Mason Mount played well, put a lot of crosses in the box, and Cheeto was able to be able to get into end of some of those crosses, and you can see that if we play differently, yeah, we can get those wins. But next season is going to be crucial, and really, Ruben Amorim needs to be backed. And if they, in the press conference, Bruno was like, yeah, he was asked about, not Bruno, I mean, Ruben was asked about Bruno. He said, yeah, he talked about Bruno exiting. He said, yeah, from after talking to him, I can feel it. That's what Ruben said. I can feel it that he wants to stay. That post-match interview, I don't know if you guys watch it. Go and watch it if you haven't. It was so weird and interesting hearing a manager talking so openly about his own captain, right? Meaning that he's not going to say, oh, Bruno is my captain and no, he's going to stay. Or he did not deny the fact that AL-HILAL, they've been talking to him, right? He did not deny that based on that interview. So check it out. Post-match interview, Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Amorim, right? But he did say, listen, if Bruno, after talking to him, Bruno wants to stay. But again, you can never know, he said, right? So it's one of them things that, he acknowledged that these things are going on behind the scene. It's not our imagination where, sometimes people say, oh, fake news. His agent was not in AL-HILAL or whatever. They didn't have conversation. These things are happening. And if his agent, Bruno's agent, is over there, it means Bruno said, you know what? Go ahead and talk to them. Right? And apparently he was over there. They did a Zoom call with the owners of AL-HILAL, with Bruno, that kind of thing. So this thing is, the gears are grinding, right? The gears are grinding. So we shall see what happens. But what I'm saying is, deep down, from the press conference today, Ruben Amorim, he wants to keep Bruno. All right? Again, Bruno is his guy, but at the end of the day, I know he may want to keep him, but the bigger picture is we need the money. Ruben Amorim said, you know what? Even if Bruno stays, he said there are other ways for us to get money. Really? Really, Ruben? What other ways? Yeah, you're going to sell Garnacho, you're going to sell Rashi, you're going to sell Sancho. That is 100 something. It's not going to help you completely revamp that team. Simple as that. It's not enough. Right? That's what he said. He said, yeah, I really think Bruno wants to stay. And even if he stays, yeah, there are other ways for us to make the money. Yeah, by selling, right? So you can sell those three, but you're not going to get 300 million. It's one of them. But if you sell Bruno, that 100 million can get you at least 4 players maybe because of amortization, right? Because of amortization, right? You can go and get at least 4 players because of that Bruno money. So imagine, Bruno money gets you 4 players maybe. Okay, fine, you can say 3 players. And then whatever else money you have there from selling those cats, Rashi, Garnacho, Sancho, you can buy maybe, I don't know, 3 more players. Then we're cooking. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. Let's see what you guys are saying. Cheeto, get Gikaraki, Cunha medical. Oh, sorry. Give Cheeto number 9. I know, man. If he leaves, he's not gonna get number 9 though. Oh, Holland would be ashamed. 17-year-old Cheeto showdown, dude. I know, Kai. That's what I'm saying. Imagine. I'm so surprised that the camera, folks, did not plan to Rasmus after Cheeto scored. Right? Of course, other people can pan to Cheeto, but he should have panned to Rasmus to see his reaction because that would have been gold, right? Because you're like, yeah, dude, how many games have you played again? You couldn't do a simple thing, put the ball back in the net. Rasmus, come on, man. Uh, Cheeto by Chinese. Cheeto, okay, see. Cheeto first goal ball was more behind him. Yeah, so that's crazy. Flies for Cheetah. So that get the wooden spoon. Okay, cool. So that. Give me a second here. I'm trying to catch up on your chat. Kai saying, watch out for Bendito Mantato. Dude, I love that kid, man. I love that kid. I don't know why he was not in this in this this Malaysian tour. I hope they pick him up for the US when they come this way. Bendito Mantato is a really good kid, man. He's really good, quick, really good on the ball. So I was really surprised that he was not on there actually. Kai, remember the name? Yeah. Bendito Mantato. And here's the thing: I always remember his name because I love his name, Bendito Mantato. One of them. All right, Austin, Texas. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Austin. Did you guys win? What is the status of your game? Did you get the trophy? What is it? Drop it in the chat. Let us know. All right. Good to see you, Austin. Kai, our youth squad is the best. Yeah, our youth squad is actually the best in the country, man. We do have gems in there. I'll have to check. Yeah, dude, Bendito. Yeah, he's good. He's a really good kid. AKS 97, Bendito. What a name. Yep. Like Austin, y'all should have a question. Tony, very high rated. I expect him to break through. Yeah, me too, man. Especially in that right wing back situation that we have. Yeah, I see that too. Is he not reading the chat? Austin, yeah, I'm kind of behind, man. My bad. Mohammed Syafiq. Mohammed Syafiq from Indonesia. What's going on, Mohammed? Welcome. Mohammed, let us know what team you support. Smash that like, hit the subscribe button. All right. Welcome, Mohammed. Austin, I see you. Good. I'm really behind. Give me a moment to catch up. AKS 97. Nah, Ruben gonna pay for half of the transfers, like how he splashed the cash to carry the coaching staff and the families. I know, right? I know, that's crazy, AKS. And apparently, from the reports, like Bruno, at one point in the season, he was frustrated with the ownership on the way they're running this the thing, right? Of course, cutting jobs, and then him have to come out of his own pocket to help the club and all this stuff. That is frustrating as a captain because you feel a sense of responsibility, right? These people are losing their jobs, and you have to come out to say, "Hey, I'm going to help you guys out." And you know that, listen, the people who are making these decisions, they're billionaires, whatever, right? So you can understand his frustration with the club. And yeah, you know what? Bruno, big up to him, man, for everything that he's done. BVB Glazer, what up? Bruno is one of the most loyal players of all times. The great years of Portugal midfield is ending, and Vitinha and the others are sprouting. Yeah. Listen, that's how it is, man. That's life. Kai, Rasmus, for your own sake, you should leave, but will you? Obviously not, because he supports United, and it's Manchester United. I know, dude. Rasmus is not going to go anywhere. All right? He's not going to go anywhere. Unless someone comes for him and gives us some money. But I really hope he is not our main guy next season. Because God, listen, you can have Cunha, you can have Buemo as your two tens, but Rasmus is still not going to be able to score. Yeah. So work down equal to zero. Talking about physics. Um, Kai, okay, so that Kai, you know about Bendito Montato, dude. That kid is quick. I'm telling you, when I was looking at the lineup with the team, right, going to the Malaysian trip, when I didn't see him, I was like, oh, maybe he's injured or something, because he's one of those as a right wing back. He will cook. He'll cook. I've been watching a lot of the under 21 games because they usually have them on the YouTube channel, right? So you can watch those games. Yeah, man, the kid is good. Is good. Austin, we did it. We made it past the semis and won the finals 4-2, and now we go to international. Let's go, Austin! Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Guys, give Austin his flowers because his team was able to do what they were supposed to do. Big up to him, man. Yeah, that's what's up, Austin. Proud of you, kid. Camerson is good, but he's not Bendito. No, Camerson is good. Yeah, he's not Bendito Matado. For sure. And I didn't see Ibramigov. What's his name? I did not see him in this team. I like him. I like him too. Ibramigov something. I hope I'm not butchering his name. That's another one that's really good. Kai said, call me crazy. If you know the ball, this club would be better without Bruno in it. Bruno playing wherever he wants to effective. Yeah, Kai, I hear what you're saying, and that's what a lot of people that come into realizing now, right? Bruno, we love Bruno, right? But Bruno is not very disciplined. Why he's not disciplined? Bruno is like a coach in the game, right? It reminds me of Kino. Kino was like that. In the game, he was a coach. He always knew where, yo, dude, you need to be that way. Kai, you need to be there. AKS, yo, make sure you mark that guy, that kind of thing. He'd be like, yo, Tony, like moving pieces around because he knows what the coach wants, and that's how it is. But with Bruno, what he's doing is he's vacating his way he's supposed to be because he feels like, yo, I'm the only one who can do it. Right? So he'll move here, move there to try to make things happen. And by him doing that, then his spot that we're supposed to be, it gets vacated and we get overrun. Right? So in a situation, if Bruno leaves, then we're going to be able to play, when we get those pieces, we're going to be able to play as a team, because at the end of the day, we've been so dependent on Bruno. We love Bruno, but we've been very dependent on Bruno, because we can say right now, Bruno, don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. We can sing that, right? He can stay. But God forbid, knock on wood, he gets injured, I don't know, beginning of next season. He's gone for the, 6 months, whatever. So we're going to have to make do without him. Basically, we need to find a way for us not to be so dependent on Bruno, to play as a team, right? Because when Bruno is there, Bruno does all these things. He goes all over the place, to try and make things happen, right? So it could be another thing. Like, yeah, right now we're already at rock bottom. If this is the time for us to do a reset, it may be the right time for us to do a reset, right? Bruno, thank you so much. Peace out. We're going to have to figure out. If Bruno leaves, it means now Kobe Manu may have more game time, right? And then Ruben would have to figure out where he wants to play Manu, for example, right? That could be another scenario. Now, of course, we're going to definitely miss Bruno, but then you need to bring in those pieces where when they all work together, we're gonna be like a well-oiled machine. Then we're not gonna be missing one player in case they're out, right? Because right now it's clear when Bruno is not there, this team is not functioning. It's ridiculous. Um, let's see. Camerson is coming crazy. I saw that. Kai is saying that there's JJ Gabriel coming through. He's 14. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I'm familiar with him. BBB Glazer, what up, man? Hear me out. Pacho should go to Man United because he has great passing even through the center back position. Interesting. I like that. Ibramagov. Ibramagov. Yeah, that kid. I like him, man. I like him. Yeah, he's a baller too. Yeah, he is. He is. AK, we won the match without Bruno. AK. But again, I'm gonna calm myself down. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. We won the match without Bruno on the field. Mason Mount came in and kind of took that mantle. And Mason Mount, honestly, I think we can all agree if this guy can stay fit, I really hope he can, but he'll be, he'll be different. He'll be something that we're missing, right? But yeah, we won the game without Bruno on the field. That's a very good point. I didn't even think of that. That's what's up, AK97. Um, uh, GML, what's going on, GML? Welcome. Jamel Benoff, welcome. I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Let us know what team you support. You know what you need to do? Smash that like. Hit the subscribe button. All right, let's go. Viva Italien Final. Yes. Jamel, let us know what team you support. All right, that is important because you know what? When it comes to Italian football final, Inter is in there. All right. As Ricky said on the United Stands, don't worry about where the goals are coming from. This team would be better without Bruno. Yo, Kai. Yes. Listen, it's so funny, man. I love Ricky, man. Ricky is one of those like, don't worry where the games, don't worry where the goals are coming from. Beth, don't worry about it. Okay, the goals will come. All right, Bruno, dude. I'm telling you, the day that Bruno leaves, yo, Ricky will be like, I told you, Mark. I told you, Bruno is not the guy. Yeah, it's very interesting. Ricky knows ball. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, absolutely. He knows his stuff, man. He knows his stuff. I love Ricky. Bruno is a Jack Grealish. When he was at Villa. Look at how well Villa has done with. You know what? That's a good point, guys. Again, Jack Grealish at Villa. He was that guy. Everybody was looking for him to perform miracles, right? And Villa was so dependent on Grealish to do that, right? And maybe it's time, because we're already at the rock bottom, it's time for us to say, you know what? Let's wash our hands and say, you know what? It is time for us to find our own ways without you, because we cannot be this dependent on one player, right? We are lucky that this one player that was so dependent on, he never got injured. He was able to play ridiculous number of games, right? But it shouldn't be that way. We should be playing as a team, right? The ball comes from the goalkeeper to the back three. Your left center back looks up, drives the ball into the midfield, and like it should be like that. It's a system. That's why it needs to be working. It should not be individuals, right? And honestly, Bruno has been bailing us out because of his individual talents and stuff. So yeah, it is gonna suck. It is gonna hurt. I'm gonna be really sad when I see this guy leaving. Whenever I see that statement, I don't know if I'll even be able to watch his farewell message. Right, guys? Salute, happy Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch his farewell message because it's gonna be painful. Because Bruno is the guy, right? And I think from Ruben Amorim's message, he did say, yeah, after talking to him, I think he wants to stay and all this stuff. But Ruben also understands, I think, losing Bruno, that dressing room, they'll be losing that very core, that voice in that dressing room to keep that everything tight and knit together, right? And yeah, there are other leaders out there, but losing him, I think, will be very crucial, and he's worried on the future, right? But that should be it should not be a reason enough to keep him, right? End of the day, we need the money, and if he's open to for a move, which it looks like he is because his agent is out there talking to Al-Hilal, yeah, let him go, man. Let's take the money and we'll figure it out as we go. But the thing is, too, guys, we got to think about it this way. Do you guys trust Ineos, Barada, Sir Jim to actually use that 100 million properly to bring in the players that we need? Do we trust them? And that's the thing. Do we trust them? Are they going to say, oh, we're getting 100 million here? Okay, Ruben, you get 50. We're going to use this 50 to pay off some debts or something. Because ideally, the 100 million should be put straight into rebuilding the team. Do we trust them to do that? Let me know in the chat, man. If you trust them, just type trust. No trust or something. I don't trust them. They're going to find out another way to use that money instead of giving him the entire caboodle. Right? So it's one of them things. Honestly, it's a lot going on. And Ineos right now, they know they have a manager in Ruben who understands the intricacies of what is going on with the club. That's why whenever he's talking, he's defending them and all this stuff. Yeah, because of the money situation and all this stuff. So he's already, preaching. So even if we get 100 million for Bruno, ideally it should be more than 100 million. Maybe it should be like 150. He may be like, yeah, obviously because of our situation, we could not use the entire amount, whatever. But one thing I know, Bruno leaves, it gives you enough money to bring Gyökeres, Mbeumo. Straight up, Gyökeres and Mbeumo, they can come in. But of course, you got to convince Gyökeres, hey, that Champions League thing, forget about all that. All right, ain't happening. Let's see. Okay. As Ricky said, I saw that. Ricky, Bruno is Jack Grealish. I saw that. Ruben Amorim is naive. I don't know if he's naive. He's just, I don't want to say he's a dreamer. He's a dreamer. I think he's more like, whenever I listen to him, I feel the same way, man. He's like a dreamer kind of thing. He believes on making things change. Oh man, let's see. Trying to catch up here on your messages. Give me a second. Oh, Guru Kokonki is ready. Yeah. Kokonki look good. Beth Tucker doesn't know ball. No offense. I like Beth, man. Leave Beth alone, man. All right, Kai. Leave Beth alone. She knows enough. She knows enough to talk about it. All right, especially with her interviews and stuff like that. Yeah. I like Beth. Guys, again, Tony the Great, drop the Discord link. Go ahead and join the Discord, man. Stop messing around. AKS, he said, yeah, Beth should just stick to being on camera for views. That's messed up. Really? That's what you're doing? AKS 97? Really? That's what you're doing? Really? You're doing this? That's messed up, AKS 97. She knows that stuff, man. You know, that's messed up. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. Yo, Grillish wished Lemon happy Mother's Day on the socials. She said, I am not a mother, and said, I can change that. That's funny as hell. That's too funny. Kai, Bruno, just go and get the bag, you know? Become a baggy Bruno. I know, man, dude. Imagine you go out there, there's a chance for you to play with Bruno. Okay, that didn't sound right. For you to play alongside Bruno for the, yeah, you know, that kind of thing. Uh, let's see. Salut, familia. Let's see. Tony, have you learned nothing from Giggsy? Tony, did Grillish really say that? I haven't, I guess. What did he do? I guess Grealish is actually a good guy. He just likes to get wasted. Listen, I honestly love Grealish, man. Grealish is my kind of player. All right, he's my kind of guy. He looks like he likes to have a good time. He doesn't like to take himself too damn seriously because the pressure is already too much. So he needs to let loose a little bit. Honestly, I felt a little bit weird watching McTominay with his cigarette and stuff like that, right? I never seen that side of McTominay, but you can see he was having an amazing time. Luke, McTominay was having a blast, dancing and all this. It was so good to see that. So maybe we need to give these players, man, give them the space because these guys are going through so much pressure week in, week out. If they're out there doing whatever they need to do, doing a madness, just let them be. All right, just let them be. All right. So yeah, so I like Grealish, man. Bruno saving is from relegation. So that Kai, I saw it online, but apparently he's already deleted statement. That's funny. Why is everyone hyping up Gyökeres? He came from Coventry and played for Sporting. Wouldn't be surprised if he's Rasmus 2.0. Well, Kai, no, he won't be Rasmus 2.0 because, you know, strikers develop, right? Um, we can maybe use an example of what maybe Mo Salah. When Mo Salah was Chelsea, he was not Mo Salah at Liverpool, right? So they do develop, and depending on the development where they are, it can get them better, right? So maybe who else? Who else did the same? Like, oh yeah, we can use McTominay at Man United. He was crappy, and then goes over here, blows up, right? So same thing. Gyökeres at Coventry, when Ruben found him, he saw something in him, right? He took him. He was able to be given time. He worked on him, and he made him the striker he is now, right? But of course, he provided him the resources to supply him to make sure that he can cook. So it's one of them things. So, but will Ruben be given enough time to make that magic again? No. Ideally, you would think Rasmus profile kind of very close to what Gyökeres is, but I don't think Ruben will have time to develop Rasmus. Now, if Gyökeres comes in, then to United, well, that is good because now you have Gyökeres and Rasmus, where Rasmus can learn from Gyökeres, you know, because he has done it before and kind of thing. But again, the Premier League is a whole different beast, right? You did it in Portugal. Now you're gonna have to be dealing with the Van Dijk and them, all right? Saliba and them, right? Can you replicate that? If you can, then yeah, you're a world class striker right there. So it's gonna be different when it comes to the Premier League. But again, he was a Coventry. He left. Him coming back is, to him, it could be like one of those personal things. Like, yo, I need to prove to the world like I can do this thing in the Premier League, the biggest, the greatest, the strongest league out there, right? Uh, McTominay is like God. Oh my God, people, dude, McTominay, they love him, dude. This guy, they love him at Napoli, and it kind of warms my heart too. Did you guys see that video when he was coming through the tunnel? Like they were like, McTominay. Oh my gosh, that was our boy, our academy graduate doing bits out there. I like it, man. I feel like a proud papa right there. You know what I mean? Why is everyone hyping up? Okay, so cigarette. That should be back. Yeah, AKS. I know, but you saw the videos, right? Yeah. To me, seeing him smoking, I kind of felt a certain way. But again, that dude just won the championship, man. Let him do what he do. All right. You right now you cannot come to me. No, there are cameras around. No, you cannot do that. McTominay didn't care. BVB Glazer. When I first started watching football, the first game was Plymouth Argyle. Wow. And the coach, mostly, was someone that seemed really chill. And now he's apparently going to Schalke. Oh my God. Really? He's going to Schalke? Wow. That's interesting. So why did you pick Plymouth game? How did you end up on that? There's a lot of questions there. Did you just turn on your TV and the game was on, or you specifically searched for the Plymouth Argyle game? That's interesting. BVB is saying that, which is obviously sad to see. Um, Tony's like, I like Walmart Grillish. Jota Silva, that's funny. Silva is a team of Grillish. Oh my God, I'm so behind, guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to go up here. Yoker has built the wrestler too. Okay. Respect to McTominay. He wasn't good enough for United. No, that's the thing, though, Kai. Wasn't. How can we say he wasn't good enough for United? McFred was not good enough for United. But McTominay saved Eric Ten Hag's career, right? If McTominay, I think, was still here in Ruben Amorim's system, I don't know. Would he cook? I think he would. Right? Because in the youth, he did play as a striker, so he knows where the back of the net is. That goal, man, the overhead scissor thing, oh, that was beautiful. Right? That is a striker's goal. It's not a midfielder, whatever. He has that instinct. But because we have like Bruno and them out there, he was not given a chance to be more closer to the box. Bring Cole Palmer to United. Oh, Cole Palmer was cooking, man. Oh my Jesus. Welcome. Let's see. Zundoni Stories. Listen, Zundoni. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. If it's your first time, I'm Luther. Welcome to the channel. This is Man United Central. Welcome to the family. But listen, Zondoni, you gotta let us know what team you support. All right. When you do that, that is the price of admission. Welcome. Bayern Ajax Leverkusen. Let's see. Eric Ten Hag, bring you baby boys with you. Yeah, dude. Kai, I'm hoping that Ten Hag will come and scoop some of his boys, right? Joker is built like a wrestler too. Yeah, but this wrestler is different. This wrestler knows where the back of the net is, and he can score goals. We have a wrestler too, all right, in Rasmussen, but he doesn't really know where the goal is, and it's kind of tough. All right, Pep ruined Grealish. Yeah, I don't know. Did he ruin Grealish? I don't know. They signed him, but of course he did not work out. So I saw something where we were linked with Grealish. Would you take Grealish at United? No, personally, no. I don't think so, man. He's a baller, but personally, I would say no. Luther, let's be real. McTominay wasn't good enough. Uh, the the prime was too fast for him. The prem was too fast for him. In the Serie A, it suits him. Yeah, Kai, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. The prem may have been too fast for him, but that's all he knew. So I don't know if that really goes if it was too fast for him. That is the only thing he knew, right? He was our kid. That's all he knew, right? So going to the Serie A, he's killing it because now the Prem, he's used to the fast pace of the Prem. Going to Serie A is slower. That is why he's killing it, right? That's what I think. Now, had he been given a chance at United to play more in advanced roles, he'll be giving us goals because at Erik ten Hag, he did that many times for Erik ten Hag. Whenever he's deployed in the box, he will get you the goal, right? But the problem is, it was hard because you have Bruno, you have whoever else before you think of McTominay. That's why really Erik ten Hag did not want to sell McTominay. He wanted to keep him. But of course, Ineos, they were like, nah, we need the money, get rid of McTominay so we can bring Ugarte in. So it's one of them things. But I see what you're saying. I think so. Palmer was a super up compared to last season. Yeah. AKS Erik ten Hag got to clean up the mess he left. Kai, but on the other hand, I would keep him at United only if he plays as a striker because he knows how to. That's the thing, though, Kai. He's not really a striker. He's not really a striker, and that's a strange part. He needs to be thereabouts, like what Xerxes says, a 9.5. I'm not really a striker, but I'm thereabouts. He will get you goals, but to do that, it means you may need to get rid of maybe an Ahmad or or Mason Mount or a BRUNO, that kind of thing. So you need to get rid of those back in those times, right? Which was not going to happen, right? Because Maine was cooking, Garnacho was cooking. There was no way to bring in McTominay, and McTominay was not effective as a 6 or even as an 8. So he had to come in on the bench, and yeah, he gave us some goals. You know what I mean? Ten Hag got a clean cool. Yeah, people, make sure you smash that like button, people. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. You look the words out, you took the words out of my mouth. That's what I'm, what, Kai, me and you, man. That's why we get along, Kai. We here, brother. We here. We get through this thing, the internet thing. I'm all the way in DC, you're all the way out there, and we can, we're still here. Ahmad shouldn't be playing wingback. He'll get exposed by Saka. Kai, I know after doing all this thing, I'm going to disagree with you, man. People, salute, man. This drink is so good. Ahmad, I think, If we bring in Buemo, Ahmad as a wing back, he will cook. That's why we're not linked with a lot with wing backs, right? If we bring in Mbuemo or another 10, right? Because they are looking to bring in two tens, right? We bring in two tens. Ahmad as a wing back, he will definitely cook because he can play that role very well. All right, and then we can address and bring in another wing back in next summer because right now Ahmad can play that role, Mazraoui can play that role, Dalot can play that role, right? So they can do that. That could be one of those. Whose idea was it to put McTominay as a number 6? It's one of the, I don't know if it was Ten Hag, because that's why we have we had a McFred. Who came out with the McFred? Yeah, Beth McFred. Yeah, it was a terrible idea, but I enjoyed watching. Dude, I loved Fred, man. Fred, I loved him. This guy always with a big smile on his face, man. And he did some good stuff. He did some good stuff. AKS 97, Palmeiras. Output dropped last season, but watching him play, he's the only creative youngster I see in the Prem that read the game like Bruno does. AKS, who are you talking about? Is it Masantuno? Which kid are you talking about? Ahmad got a when are you talking about Ahmad? Oh, okay. Ahmad got a bulk up. Yeah, he needs to bulk up. He definitely needs to bulk up. I saw one thing I noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed too. Like Menu is bulking up, guys. I don't know if you noticed it. He looks, he looks like he's bulking up. I like it. I really like it. And if Bruno leaves, Menu is gonna get some game time, right? It's gonna get some game time, people. Let's see. I can see that AKS he did feed Enzo Jackson. Yeah, cool. Kai, I disagree, but it'll be all right. Mazraoui isn't a wingback. He's suited to be. Oh yeah, Maz definitely not a wingback. 100%. Maz part of the back three. 100%. Whatever you play as the other two, center back and the left center back, do whatever you do, but you need Maz as your right center back. 100%. I agree with you, Kai. Yeah. Platform, yeah, cool. Fred was ours, but could have, yeah, I know. We did. He was one of those ones. Chelsea always saying prospects. I know, man. Chelsea, man, they're disgrace. All right, Chelsea don't know what they're doing, signing every player. Other teams they want, dude. Chelsea have a plan, man. They have a plan, and I think from what Mark Goldbridge saying is, what he sees is Sir Jim Ratcliffe has this thing with Chelsea, right? He feels that Sir Jim looks like Chelsea's structure profile. It looks like Sir Jim is trying to kind of emulate, or he admires how they are doing their thing with all these young players and all this stuff, right? Now, the difference is at Chelsea, whenever they sign these young players, they give them 9-year contracts. We are not in a position to be able to do that, right? 9 years, and they can do all this stuff. And if they get close to the PSR, they have a couple of hotels they can sell to bring in the money. One of them. Yeah. So I don't know why we're looking at Chelsea. We, meaning Sir Jim, we should be looking at Liverpool structure, because at least those guys are, the way they're built, they're legit, right? I'm not going to talk about Man City because 115 is still pending. You know what I mean? But at Liverpool, the way they're building that team, the structure they have, and everything, it is how we want to be, honestly, because we want to be that even if we're missing a couple of players, we bring in players fit the same profile, we kick on, right? A manager leaves, a new manager comes in, we can still kick on, right? Because right now, what is happening is if I don't know, a couple of months after the league starts, we don't execute, you're gonna sack Ruben Amorim, and then what else? What are you gonna do? Because not a lot of managers out there play Ruben Amorim's system, right? Because you bring in Ruben Amorim, Ineos, you are saying that going forward, our gameplay will be a back three. All right, it's a back three. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough unless you're saying, you know what, I'm willing to stick with Ruben regardless, thick and thin. The fans may be calling for his head and all that, but I'm gonna still stick with him. But it's not gonna happen because the pressure will mount, and you'll be like, you know what, we gotta make a change. So what do? Whoever manager you're going to bring in, they need to adhere to whatever weapons or tools you have, right? You cannot go ahead and bring in a Southgate hoping to work with these guys, because then it's not gonna work. It's crazy. Chelsea don't want. Okay, I don't rate Manu. I am honest. He's not that. Listen, Kai, forget about Manu this season. I need you to go back and look at Manu last season, and let me know if you still feel the same way. All right, this season Manu, no. Last season Manu, check him out, and let me know if you feel the same way. We can touch base. Kai, you should be on the Discord, man. What are you doing, Kai? Come on, Kai. Join the Discord where when we exit the live, we can still talk about it. But if not, we can touch base tomorrow. All right, there you go. Oh, guys, again, tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have a funeral to go to. Unfortunately, one of my sister-in-law's husband passed away, so I have a funeral to go to. Like, no, tomorrow. It's not really the funeral day, but we're gonna be going to the house and stuff. It just happened yesterday. Um, so we'll be going there tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a live tomorrow. So if you don't see me, but I'm still going to drop a message to the family, say, hey guys, we're not going to have a live or something. So I'll keep you posted. Yeah. So thanks guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's sad. The gentleman had a stroke before, and then it looks like, but he passed away peacefully, which is good. So yeah, thank you guys. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. We My son Levi has karate at noon. We're gonna do karate, and then from there, pack our stuff. It's like an hour and 20 minute, no, like close to 2 hour drive to the house. So that's where we're gonna be at. But of course, if I do have time, I will jump on, because you know what? It's a distraction. I need it. And talking to you guys, amazing family here, it helps. So yeah, we shall see. So if you don't see my face, listen. Oh my God, Sunday, it's a final. Yeah. Anyway, just in case we don't do it tomorrow, let's see what else you guys are saying. Let me see here. But I appreciate the condolences, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Just don't know. B4777. Do you think Mbappe belongs on the left or up front? In that lineup, yeah, I think he belongs as a 9. V40. Listen, V40. First of all, you gotta smash that like button and hit that subscribe if you've been done so already. All right, V40. before I answer your question, but you know what? I already answered it. No, he belongs as a nine in that system. I think. I don't know about Mano. Okay, Kobe, go to Inter. Yeah, give me Lauren James. Okay, Chelsea, Ghana. Okay, what happened to Mudrik? No, Mudrik is still under because he was. They did a test, and I think they found some traces of whatever enhancements. So he is kind of on ice right now. That's why he hasn't been playing. Um, yeah, Mudrik is on ice. There's some charges on him and stuff like that. It's a kind of a big thing, but yeah, Mudrik is not going to be playing anytime soon. Um, BVB, there is always the one player, one team who makes it their goal to go and join a rival. Barely escape the title after a tough rivalry and then celebrates like they were. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's interesting. AKS 77. See, Arsenal dodged a bullet. They've had training dodging trophies. Oh man, that's funny, Cass. I'm so glad I read that. They had trading dodging trophies. Trophy, oh, trophy, no, trophy, yeah, you know that is funny. That is too funny, dude. That is too funny. I accept that. Thank you, AKS. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. First season menu, yes. I got fed up with those nonsense season. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate you. Take all this time you need. Yeah, I appreciate you, AK. Of course, man. I will, but I'll keep you guys posted on the usual on the Discord and then the message board on YouTube. I'll keep you posted. All right. Yeah. Let's go. First season. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. But what the grateful thing is he went to heaven very peacefully. You know, it's one of those. So it's a good thing. Um, let's see what happened to okay. So that, but thank you. Can I take all the time? Okay, cool. Sorry. Thank you, BVB. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Maybe Tony can step in your absence. Oh, of course, dude. Tony can take this thing and run with it. But Tony was like, you know what? He said, "Yo, uh, we'll work on that." But yeah, absolutely, Tony can definitely do this. He's born ready. You know what I mean? Yeah. Super sub Tony. You be like, yeah, Tony, you're in. Let's go. Um, Kai, Tony, we need you to replace Rasmus. That's a sub Mbappe ruined Madrid. Dude, it's so crazy, Kai, right? Imagine on Sunday. Wait, is the final Sunday? Yeah, I think it. Wait, when is the final? When is Champions League final? Is it Sunday? Yo, people. Jesus Christ. Guys, I thought the game was Sunday. Ugh. Okay. Ali, man. All right. All right. Yeah, that kind of sucks. At 3, we'll be right there in the mix of things. Jesus. Dude, in my head, I had this game on Sunday. I don't know why I had this game on Sunday. But anyway, Madrid will sort of okay, cool, 2 a.m. Yeah. Hopefully PSG win. Uh well, thanks, Tony. I completely forgot about the final. I thought it took place already. PSG champs. I think PSG's. Listen, I kind of I watched. I don't know if you. I dropped it on the Discord. I watched this interview that Rio did with some like 3 PSG players. I think it was Vitinha, Joao Gomes, and somebody else. Um, Dude, it was a really dope interview. Now I kind of want them to win because the PSG team is very young, right? Now, of course, they're playing against Inter, who are old, right? The older team. Um, yeah, I did not. Oh my gosh, David Beckham is gonna be doing a watch along on the Paramount. Yeah, dude. Gosh. I don't know. I need to figure something out. I'm right now really blown. I'm blown. Yeah, people, listen. Let's end it here, and we'll catch it up tomorrow. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I I really did not. I forgot to check when is the game. Um, because the idea is to go to the house and just hang out with the family and stuff like that. I can go to the house and have him turn the game on because I know people will be there just hanging out and stuff like that. Try to get their minds off, and most of the people that who are there at the house, they love football. So yeah, because I really don't want to be there on my phone looking at the game. You know what I mean? So it's one of them. Glazer, you're a legend. I appreciate you. Um, oh man, this is too funny. Guys, take care of yourself, people. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for smashing the likes. Hit the subscribe. Guys, I appreciate you all. All right. Take care of yourself, guys. All right. Thank you. Peace.